MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Hi, Excursion welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. James Paxton will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
High in the air out to center field. Rosario will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Paxton, the former Seattle Mariner, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Rosario is there. 2 gone.
Batting third, the catcher, number 17.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Rosario is there. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Eduardo Rodriguez is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitch as a lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in. And even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies picks it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And with two gone, let's take a look at our playoff bracket. And with this, of course, being a potential elimination game, will we punch a ticket tonight for that coveted spot in the NLCS? Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ball two. 2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 2-2. Nelson Cruz would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Miami down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Chopper foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
And that misses, ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just...
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Popped him up. Martinez coming on. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Comes set, and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's gone 2 for 6. Count is 1-2 now. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he fouls this one off. One pitch on its way.
Without 1-1.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Back goes Martinez. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. McCutchen is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they score 4 times on just 2 hits. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins nothing. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he'll take a look at ball 1. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Two and 0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, Carlos Santana. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fouled off. A 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Nope.
2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Three and 0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Now the 3-0 offering. He loses him on ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He's a 9-year major league vet. Now the 1-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now back,
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now a throw over and the runner back in standing. So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Now the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. McCutchen looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. His second home run of the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Mike Minor is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Mike Minor.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Martinez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now the designated hitter.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Marlins nothing. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Fouled away.
Xander Bogaerts.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
Nope, up there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Kane going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Fastball misses inside. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Out of play. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. Now a 6-2 ball game. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Here now is Rafael Devers.
The third baseman.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. McCutchen going back to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Here's Kevin Kiermaier as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. No outs, nobody on. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Full count still. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And that's the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Hit down the line at first. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Marlins 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
The designated hitter.
Ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Cruz awaits the 1-0.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
To 2-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Braves 8 and the Marlins 2. In now, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, number 7.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball, and it sailed on it.
Fouled away. And he lays off again, ball 3. Yohan Moncada will be next. Runners on first with 1 down. And the count will be full. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Into the box, Yohan Moncada. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. 0-2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Altuve ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throw won't get him. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's ball one.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Kenta Maeda gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He swings and lines it to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Dero.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 11 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Third baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Xander Bogaerts will be next. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The batter, number 4.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Bogaerts is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else? You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Lined into right, a base hit. And he's safe. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
So up to the plate next to be Jose Altuve. No balls and 1 strike. Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Look out, 1-1.
Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. 1 there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. 1 left for Miami. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ozzie Albies will be next. The 3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
So 1-1. Count still at 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded to first. Gloved by Santana. To second for one. To Santana to get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up.
Ball
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. Braves go down without a whimper here, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's by him for strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1 to Martinez. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at third. Devers gloves it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, D-Roll, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave one. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Jose Alvarado enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 47, Jose Alvarado. Leading off for Atlanta, the shortstop, Francisco.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. As he'll take a look at ball one. A couple of walks for him thus far. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. Fastball well outside. Yohan Moncada is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Yohan Moncada.
In now, Yohan Moncada, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Still 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 2, the count for Rafael Devers.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Hansel Robles gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Back up the middle. Albies brings it in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The third baseman, number 24.
At the plate now, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. His first homer here in the series, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Ripped down the first base line. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Popped him up. Real Muto over to his left. And the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 11 and the Marlins 3. Craig Kimbrell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Craig Kimbrell. Leading off with the Braves, the right fielder, number 7, Lorenzo.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
To the plate now, Mike Trout, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The 1-2. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
3-2. Ozzie Albies waits on deck. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Too high. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
In now, Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Popped up. Donaldson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 12 and the Marlins 3. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Daniel Hudson. Leading up for the Marlins, the left fielder, Andrew.
At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two and 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
At the plate now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup. Here it is, the 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box, Carlos Santana fouled off. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. No hits to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Kenley Jansen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
74, Kenley Jansen. Leading off for Atlanta, the first baseman, Anthony.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
To the plate now, Yohan Moncada. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Line to the right side. Martinez is there. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now here it comes. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. We'll try again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Luis Castillo, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 58, Luis Castillo.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson.
For the Marlins,
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
In now, Jose Altuve, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Kiermaier, still ranging back into the bullpen and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Into the box, Andrew McCutchen.
The left fielder.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies picks it up. And it's 1 down, 2 to go for the Braves. They're off to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.